Welcome, my name is Lana Larson.
And I'm Joshua Larson.
Today we're going to be demonstrating a few ways you can clean your floor.
Traditionally, once we do your installation, we'll always give you a welcome packet, and inside of that welcome packet is a care instructions that goes over just some generic ways that you can actually clean your floors. One of the things we want to do today, and the purpose of this video, is actually to give you a visual representation of how to do just that. We'll go over all the fine details that you're going to need to take care of your floor system. But before we do that, we want to actually talk on the myth called mopping. When it comes to mopping, you guys, this is one of the things that we want to steer you away from, because traditionally, if you look up all the research on it, you're mainly moving dirt from point A to point B. Yes, you're collecting some, but a majority of that you're actually still going to be leaving on the floor when you're done. So today we're going to show you other options that don't involve mopping that's going to get your floor systems looking amazing.
One of our first approaches is going to be simple grain and a rag. What I'm first going to do here is spray our area just a few times. Once we have done this, we're going to agitate the area a little bit with our rag, just rubbing it around. After this, we're gonna let it sit for 30 seconds in order to let it marinate and loosen up the dirt. Now that we've done this, we're gonna rub the area very clean. This method is used for simple spills to picking up just dirt that is on the ground. Once we've done this, we'll have a big difference of the floor. In our second approach, we'll also be using simple green and a scrubby. This one will be used for a little bit more vigorous dirt that may not come up as well. So we're gonna do the same. Squirt a few times. Rub it in just a little bit, agitate the dirt and let it sit in so it can moisten. And then again, we are gonna wait 30 seconds. Now we are going to scrub this a lot harder. Pick up that dirt. Wow, you can really see a difference with this one. And with this one, I'm gonna take a rag and actually pick up the excess dirt. Oh wow, look at that difference. You can see here, it did its job. I'm gonna continue a little bit more, and as needed, spray a little bit more of the surface, but since we already marinated it a little bit in the floor, don't need to do that again. We're gonna keep scrubbing. And again, take this rag, the clean part, and pick up that excess dirt. Doesn't that look great? For those of you who may have difficulty getting down on your hands and knees, approach 3 is for you. I will be using a deck scrub brush, simple green, and a Swiffer. To start, I'm gonna be spraying the simple green and then scrubbing it lightly to agitate the floor and let the solution scrub into the dirt. We are again gonna wait 30 seconds to clean it fully. I now am gonna take the deck brush and scrub much harder. I'm applying a pretty harsh pressure on the deck brush to get a really good scrub. As you can see, the dirt is coming up pretty well. Now, because there's a lot of dirt accumulation, I'm gonna take the Swiffer and just lightly go over to pick up the dirt. Again, I'm gonna take the simple green and lay a little bit more of the solution. From here, I'm gonna continue scrubbing. Coming from different angles. I would then take the Swiffer again, but I'm actually gonna take a rag so that I can show you guys the difference. And again, we have a really big difference. Approach 4 is going to be used to clean tougher stains and spills. What we have here is the Polytek Industrial Strength Floor Cleaner, which is a concentrate. We have taken it and put it into a different spray bottle and diluted it with some water. From here, I'm going to spray And I'm going to agitate. And then pick up a little bit of that. Lots of dirt. And then I'm going to respray. And again, agitate. Once I have done that, I'm gonna let it marinate for about 30 seconds so that the dirt can loosen. I'm now going to finish rubbing the floor, trying to get all that dirt up. Take my rag to pick up all the excess dirt. And now you've got a clean floor.
Up until now, we've been talking a lot about smaller floor systems, or for instance, we've been showing you how to clean like a single square foot, right? But as you all might be asking yourself, well, Joshua, I don't have just a 1 square foot, I have a much larger surface area. And so now we wanna move into the section of the video, we're gonna be talking about larger floor systems. So if you've got a couple hundred, 400, 600 or plus square feet, how can you handle that without having to get down and do all that work? Any thoughts?
Actually, Josh, we do. A lot of you customers are going to have your pool decks, patios, garages, much larger area. Are you going to want to get down on your hands and knees and scrub? No, not very efficient. So, as Leanna showed you in an earlier video, the concept's going to be the same. You're going to want to spray the floor with the cleaner, scrub it, and when you come back, rinse it with a garden hose, wash the excess dirt out of the garage floor, and then squeegee the floor off with a neoprene squeegee. And you will find that the squeegee will not leave the water, the residue in the white spots. You will have a beautifully clean garage floor or patio to look at.
We are gonna now move into the realm where we're gonna be addressing those really large floor systems and showing you a technique that we utilize an auto scrubber for. And we realize that this may not be for everyone, but for those of you that are larger, like commercial grades where you're talking 600 plus square feet, this process is gonna be probably for you.
We understand that not everyone's gonna wanna rent an auto scrubber. So Austin here is gonna be taking you through how to use a wet dry back with a squeegee attachment. This is great when you have a larger amount of area rather than a smaller spot that you wanna clean. It'll be very similar to what we did earlier, but instead of using a rag to clean up the dirty water, you're gonna be sucking it up with the wet dry back.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. Hopefully at a bare minimum, you found this to be informational and useful.
Feel free to give us a call if you have any questions regarding rentals or if you want someone to give you a professional clean for your floor.